This whole year, we've been having amazing games come out. KCD 2, Expedition 33, we've also had Tainted Grail. We've also had so many other plethora of games come out this year that have surprised us. Even Oblivion Remastered still has its problems, but it's an overall good game. We also have how many others that are in early access right now that we are ready to grab right now as soon as it's in full release. I mean, we're still waiting on Power World, even though Nintendo's being a bit of a bitch right now. But with every success comes the backlash, unfortunately. Hey everybody, this is Mr. Hardcore Mode, where nothing is easy, here to bring you a hard rant in pertaining to pretty much, this is just going to be some random people on the internet who are just going up to Claire Obscure, the Sandfall Interactive team, being, what's the word I'm looking for? They are just trying to cause trouble. It's like, instead of random black people coming to another country to just fuck with them, this is random people on the internet coming to developers acting like they want to get hired only to just fuck with them as well. It's literally the same thing. So we're going to check this out right here in just a second. Let's go ahead and read some of this. This is from Pirate Nation. French leftists are trying to cancel devs of Claire Obscure with accusations of racism. Truth be told, I'm gonna let you guys in on a little secret. I don't fucking care. I got my money's worth out of the game. Whether or not this is true or not, I don't fucking care. They're grasping at straws such as Sandfall consisting of white devs. Isn't that racism in itself? You know, looking at the team and saying, you guys are all just white people. That's not racism. That seems like racism to me. I don't know about you guys, but it seems like racism to me. Kind of racist. Anyway, peddling conspiracies that Sandfall are racist and are gatekeeping non-whites and non-French from working at the studio. Non-French? I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. If it's a French development team, and I'm pretty sure some of them can speak 2 languages, I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. You kinda need to speak French. I know. You go to a French studio, and you're just like, hey, I wanna join your team, and they're over there speaking gobbledygook, and you don't fucking understand what the fuck they're saying. So I don't even know what the hell they're saying right there. We're gonna continue on. The Sandfall consists of the bigots. I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. If you say bigots, I'm not going to take anything that you say seriously. Who were expelled from Ubisoft after its workplace harassment drama, which is funny because these individuals have just talked about workplace harassment drama. Like, you don't want to talk about the workplace harassment drama, but you want to talk about these so-called Sandfall Interactive bigots. And it's funny. You just put off that sort of concern to the side. Oh, Ubisoft doing workplace harassment drama? Not worried about that. I just want to see if the new studio is fucking full of racists. And I'm just like, why don't you just talk about Ubisoft? There's a lot of material there. That they're racist because the sole black Expedition 33 member dies early on in the game. You mean the individual that literally was trying to save its team? Even Gustav at the beginning. Sorry, spoiler alert. A lot of stuff happened at the beginning of Expedition 33. But basically, this is what happened. A lot of people died. And not just the black person. You know what's funny to me? How racist this is? How backwards racism works? So, the white people that died in Expedition 33, they sleep. One black person dies. Oh, you shouldn't have. Oh, you should. Oh, no. You shouldn't have done that. these motherfuckers are gonna hate Resident Evil 5. That the game somehow has a nationalistic and patriotic agenda. That's not a... What are you talking about? You're making up bullshit terms. You're just... A person loves their nation, loves their people, and you call it a patriotic agenda. That is just bullshit talk. You're an activist. That's what you are. You're an activist. Let's just be honest. Let's just be clear. You guys are just activists, okay? This is what activists say. Is like, oh man, you love your country? Yeah, I love my country. I'd die for this country. I died for my family. Nah, patriotic agenda. And I'm like, sure, buddy. Whatever you say. Which is meant to appeal to fascists. Let's see what another word that doesn't mean anything to anybody. We will start off with a lot of these because I want to start off with these right here. Now I will try to read this as best as I can. Can I zoom up on this a little bit? I think I could do it. Well, that's good enough. 30 devs and only white people. It's true that it's suspicious. That's racist, and it looks like you are white. I'm sorry, that's racist. That's fucked up. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. You're racist to your own people. Congratulations, you played yourself. Another person, there were more than 33 developers. The Asians who work on the game are not highlighted. A person of color reported being rejected for a developer position, which inevitably gets people talking. The game itself doesn't really follow the woke codes, with radicalized characters highlighted, as well as their teams in the photo. This appeals to fascists and is politically exploited by racist video game fans for their anti-diversity fight. Lady, I don't know what you're you know what I'm gonna say after all that? Take your fucking meds. We don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I'm sorry. I'm gonna keep it level with you. Each and every character is really interesting in this game, and guess what? Here's another thing. I'm gonna say it. There's Asians and black people in France. La-di-da. I mean, y'all say it during the West. I mean, in America, back then, there were also Asians and black people in the past in America. Like, you'll say that? You'll say that? About America, but you forgot about France, but you don't uphold the same code with France. With France, it's just gotta be like, well, there's too many white people. I'm sorry, you're gonna have to take your meds. I'm not gonna... This isn't even... Is it racist that what this person is saying? Yes. Should they take their meds? Absolutely. That last one's very important. It also raises eyebrows amongst leftists. No, it doesn't. It raises eyebrows to you. Stop getting everybody into your bubble. You guys like to do this whole thing. Millions of people agree with me. And I'm like, no, just you. You're a fucking weirdo. Okay? Stop. Moreover, the nationalist and patriotic discourse was very present in the promotion of this game, which makes some people suspicious. Who's the some people? Where is this coming from? Of the creators' underlying ideologies. That they love their own country. That they love their own people. I like how you guys like to say the same thing, and all of you need to take your fucking meds. Y'all, there is a big mental illness crisis, and it needs to be fixed. And these clowns need to get checked. But in short, in any case, the game is good. Oh, all of a sudden, what is this, like a compliment sandwich? Except it's kind of tore open? In short, in any case, the game is good. And there's no point in making a judgment on their intentions without concrete evidence. Then why the fuck did you make that giant paragraph? Why are you wasting my time? It's probably just a coincidence. It's not only that. It's just you in your head being fucking weird. Take your meds, Marvel Fitness. Take your meds. Next person. Posting screenshots from Google Lens, so probably not totally accurate, but apparently Sandfall are racist assholes. So that's why only black character in Clair Obscur died in the first... I don't even know what the hell they're talking about. So we're going to try to read this DM before we read that other gentleman. Basically, when I was finishing my studies, a friend and I, who isn't French and radicalized for the record... Who says that about their own friends? Huh, my friend isn't France and he's not and radicalized. Who says that? Weirdos say that. Take your meds, please. Would go around the studios in Montpellier to hand out CVs. When we arrived at Sandfall, those nasty bastards just yelled at us, saying they're not recruiting, and anyway, they don't take juniors, etc., and they threw us out without taking our CVs. And sometime later, I learned that a guy I know who's white... Why do you mention that they're white? God damn, take your fucking meds. Was hired there. Today, by the way, that could be a lie. Well, why would I take anything that you said seriously? Why would you say that? What? The way you said it. And sometime later, I learned that a guy that I know got the job. What the fuck does... I tried to get the job. They kicked me out. They hired some guy that I know. Who? What? They hired some guy that I know. It's like, who's white, by the way? Today I learned that their level designer is a Raptor fan, and skip the leads. Our former Ubisoft employees, we know that, who left during the wave of reports of assault and harassment. Why don't you guys talk about the Ubisoft? Why don't you talk about that? Because that shit has more weight to it. That's so fucking weird. Two things are probably happening. One, you're being seriously weird, and there's two things that are possibly happening. You're just a fucking stupid kid that likes to start trouble. Or two, you're probably a journalist trying to start something with Clair Obscur. Like, they didn't give you any ideology within this game. It's succeeding, and it's pissing you off because you're a journalist yourself. It's either one of the two. Because we have plenty of kids going out there starting trouble with other people. So we're not going to do this whole, oh, I believe you kind of shit. Let's read the other one. By the way, your screen is dirty. I'll summarize, but basically, they're shitty racists. Okay, alright. And when I wanted to drop off a resume with a friend who isn't French, they threw us out without taking our resumes with the excuse that they don't take juniors. Okay, they don't take juniors. They take adults. What's wrong with that shit? The studio is mostly made up of juniors. How would you know that? How would you know that? You know what's funny? I think I know what the developers said. I bet you were causing a disturbance, and they kicked you out, and they do take people that might be juniors, but juniors that behave themselves. I bet they take in those types of individuals. I am such a fucking... My dad catches me, when I was a kid, my dad caught me in the most bullshit lies like this. And he just connected the dots. Now that I'm a full grown man, I'm catching the same bullshit from these kids. I have the third eye. I know exactly what's going on. You caused a disturbance. They kicked you out. They didn't want your resume because they knew exactly what you were up to. And that was that. That was that. That's it. That's it. That's all there is. The next one, we don't forget that they refused to hire non-French... Actually, there's a better version. I like this. This guy says, because he's French. That's funny that he's French, but you know, what's his problem? Why don't he just get hired? Anyway, we don't forget that they refuse to hire non-French or non-colored people before even looking at the CV. Not because it's good to suck at the game, but we have to start denouncing the studio's problems. That's not a problem. I think that you can hire whoever you want. This is not the, oh shit, just hire a person because they're black. You hire a person based on their merit. That is it. Point blank, period. The developer does not play that game. He left Ubisoft and said, let me not do what Ubisoft does and get people that know how to do the job. The men and women that work on the music all do a good job. The people that did level design do a good job. The people that worked on the optimization, the programming, the editing, the coding, all do a good job. The story writer all did a good job, and that's what they worked with. Here's a cool thing. Here's another thing. Maybe they stopped at a certain point of people to hire and said, no, we're not gonna hire you. Maybe that's it. That's it. No, we're done. We're good with our 33 or 40 people. We're good. It's like, oh, but you gotta hire us. No, we don't. No, we don't. Oh, but you're racist. Sure. That's all you gotta say to these people. Sure. By the way, this person got, he got, community noted, and, let's read this right here. It says, Expedition 33 is a video game developed in France. The team that produced the game is multi-national. That would make sense because there's actually Asian people in there too. The team members come from all over the world. The claim that they were selected at the national level is false. So, you're wrong, and you're racist, by the way. I'm gonna let you know, if you're pointing at random bullshit labeling people as racist, I'm gonna let you know that's a slingshot. That what goes around comes around. You call somebody racist on some just random notion off your head, I bet, in fact, these individuals are the racist ones. And I'm gonna be honest, like I said before, I don't fucking care. These motherfucking Expedition developers said, nigger, come over here. What? Come over here, nigger. The fuck did you just say to me? I got a $50 game that's kind of like a JRPG. Okay. Alright. Yeah, I'll play the game. I knew you would like it. You niggers are always broke. Nigga, what the fuck? Shut up, we got feet. Alright. You crackers are fucking crazy, but I'll play this game. I know you would. You niggers are broke, you'll definitely play the game. I don't fucking care. I really don't fucking care. Give me a good product and just let me have fun. Give me a good product, affordable, and I will play your game once, twice, maybe 3 times. I will probably buy a shirt from you. I'll buy a fucking plushie from you. I think there's a plushie about to come out. I heard there's wine. I might buy that Esquier wine. I might buy that. But here's what Sandfall Interactive said. We've noticed discussions online concerning us and our values, so we want to make this absolutely clear. Expedition 33 was created and with respect and tolerance by terms and partners from diverse backgrounds, cultures, and perspectives. Our game was crafted with love. Please don't weaponize it to spread hate. I think everybody's in agreement. This person says, not to poop on your parade, but the links between the primitive gesturals and the African French colonists is a bit too much on the nose. That said, it's completely... He's getting roasted right now. He's looking like a dumbass. Don't let the left-wing zealots change you. Your games are amazing. Absolutely true. You should have just ignored the trolls. Even this gives them more ammo. Not really. That's not actually true. Coming out and saying it, and I think they should voice their opinion. There's 2 ways to this. them saying something that wholesome is a really good thing. And also another thing, being silent also helps. Both of them work in tandem with each other. Saying something wholesome and then, or saying nothing at all. I think both of those can work out in any sort of way. It was made with we. Don't turn into woo. I like that one. I like that one. Thank you for making an amazing piece of art. There's no reason to apologize for your efforts. True. The attacks are disingenuous at best. Best response, don't listen to the mental ill leftists. Yeah. Pretty good. These people are mentally ill. Ignore them. It's pretty wild that the 2021 a new game studio still looks like this. See, even Jason Schreier is a piece of dong shit. Okay? Alright? Pretty wild that in 2021 a new game studio still looks like this. I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. Anybody that looks like Jason Schreier, he looks like he's got a forehead that looks like a nub. You probably shouldn't trust him. I'm sorry. This is what happens when you become a game journalist and your head gets big. You look like a dick. There, I said it. I'm sorry. That's pretty sad. Hypnotic says, these are people who never would have bought your game manufacturing bullshit to try to hinder your success because their big corporate overlords got their entire narrative ruined by the existence of your studio and your product. Let the work speak for itself. It's resonating and finding its player base for all future projects to come. I think that's perfect. I think that's perfect. Yep, absolutely. And, yeah, that's just it. Like, I'll even add something. Love you guys. That's all I'll add. That's all I'll add. That's all I need to add. Are they gonna send a message back? Love you guys, and then they say like, "Love you too, nigger," and I'm just like, "What the fuck?" We got watermelon and chicken in the game. Be sure to get that. They got cooking in the game? Is that a Pictos or something? Wait, no. Shut the fuck up. Anyway, I like to laugh. I'm sorry. I like dark jokes. I'm sorry. Anyway, I'm gonna leave it at there. Thank you so much. Let me know your disdain on these fools, and let me know if you're playing Expedition 33 yourself. Who's your favorite character and all that jazz. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.